All right, so we're gonna take a look at a plan that I posted in the Discord on, I think it was last Friday. The idea was that we were going to come down here so that we were looking at this, we kind of talked about this, that we were trading in this. Let's see here. We were trading in this sideways range, okay? And then we're also in this falling wedge. So like we talked about, ultimately we had a deviation here of the range, and now we're back at the midpoint again. And then beyond the range. So basically what happens, right? You always expect from, bottom to top to bottom, full rotation back to the top, and you essentially just trade the range until it breaks, right? However, we also have this falling wedge that we have to take into consideration here too, okay? Which has our 1, 2, 3, 4, now looking for 5 of our reverse impulse wave, right? So I really like this idea. Like if we, go ahead and hide this one, you can already see that we have broken out of this falling wedge. Right now, if you draw it like this, we've yet to break out, okay? So it all kind of depends on how you choose to draw it here, but if you, take both into consideration, we're sort of right in the middle, okay? So what I would really like to see is a move upwards where we slightly break out, go to this monthly level here, reject, have our move back down, okay? And essentially flip this falling wedge into support, okay? And giving us that swing failure of our low here that I've been talking about for a very, 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 very long time. And I'm looking for that to happen sometime in the first week of October. All right. So what this kind of reminded me of too, if we go on to a lower time frame, here is a wedge that we had. Okay. And what had happened, right? We broke out here, consolidated, came down, flipped it to support, and then pumped. Okay. And this is on an hourly time frame. You can see here this wedge, we kind of did this consolidation period, dropped, and then we had our pump. I am essentially, get rid of this here, we'll go back to our daily time frame. I'm essentially looking for BTC to have that same reaction with this macro wedge, all right, where it breaks out, sort of consolidates, drops down, flips it to support, and then pumps, okay? So this is sort of my area here. I'm going to look to this monthly as a major area of resistance. We can also go back to our key channel that we've kept an eye on for a very, very, very long time. And you can see that also matches with the top of this channel, okay? And this channel has been very well respected for, almost a year at this point now. So very much worth keeping in mind. From here, let's go take a look at DXY. I'll just hide this here. Gonna clean up my chart. Okay. Take a look at DXY here. Something that I've noticed in this uptrend is that DXY has either retraced to the 382 or to the 618. We can see that we have lost the 382, so we can expect further downside on DXY. I'm going to look to this daily level 106 here, this untapped daily, as well as the 618. So, sort of this zone to be support, okay? And because DXY and BTC have an inverse relationship, as we get this move down here on DXY, we can look for BTC to go ahead and take 23.3K at the monthly level, okay? And then when it does eventually get our reversal upwards like this, targeting, what I would consider our final target for this pump before a greater retracement on DXY, around that 116 yearly level. That's when we'll get to see, some degree of a retracement on BTC before then having some degree of continuation. And DXY's effect on BTC is starting to be more and more diminished. So we're seeing that as it pumps, early on, as we would see these major pumps, BTC really crashed hard. And as DXY continues pumping, we're seeing that effect, less and less on BTC. Taking a look at ES1, we are coming up on that key weekly level that we always talk about. I'm essentially going to be looking for, again, so DXY is retracing and we can expect a little bit lower. I would think that maybe we, come up here, essentially tap this daily level here. I'll go ahead and mark that out. And then, go ahead and then have, a continuation on this downwards trend for now, to essentially follow the red path, maybe get this move up, tap this daily, reverse sort of in this zone here, for then, move downwards where we take out this low. Okay.